Hey everyone, today we got a beginner's guide for Fist Out, the new strategy card game released earlier this month. First we'll go over the information that's on your cards, then we'll check out the heroes, see how they work, some of the equipables, and then some of the game functions, so let's get into it. Coming down to the bottom right in Hero, you'll see your current deck on the right hand side here. And you can also actually make your own deck if you come to camp right here. This will let you swap in and out cards as you want. Once you get more familiar with the game, you'll probably want to make your own deck, just to form your own strategy. But when you start, you can just use the optimization button right here and it'll create what it thinks is the optimal deck for that hero. Tapping on a card, you can see there's a bunch of information on it. The card name will be at the top, and to the left of that is the amount of mana you'll need to play that card. The card faction is just below that. The sword represents the Imperial faction, and that will restrict which heroes can actually use the card. Under that we have the base attack of the card, and to the right of that we got the base HP of the card. Above that is the card level, and yes, you can level up your cards. Below that will be the abilities of the card, and there are a ton of abilities. And then some cards have special effects as well, like this one is Hit Hero. So when I do damage to the hero's HP bar, it'll summon a card with 2 attack, 1 HP, and it'll be level 1. You can see this card also has the Insight ability. Now all these abilities depend on the faction of your cards, and there are a ton of them, there's 16 of them. So first off we have Synergy, which will give that card attack and HP for every adjacent ally, like allies actually touching them right next to them on the board. Rejuvenation will restore your card's health equal to the damage that that card dealt to the enemy. First Strike will let that card attack before any other cards. Hexproof makes that card immune to enemy effects. Shroud makes that card immune to all effects, but that includes the beneficial ones as well. Double Strike allows the card to attack twice in a row in the same turn. Armor reduces physical damage to the card, it's almost like an extra shield. Rock makes the card immune to hand return effects as well as kill and manipulation effects. Suspend makes it so the card can't attack in the turn it was deployed, usually because the card is stronger than the mana requirement would indicate it is. So they'll either have way more attack or way more HP than usual, but they can't attack when they're deployed. They gotta wait till that second turn. Trample is an overflow damage ability that damages cards behind the one that was hit. Defender makes it so the card can't attack at all, and these cards usually, if not always, come with way higher HP than a regular card. Thorns deals damage to the attacker if they use melee attacks. Heritage gives attack and hit points to a random adjacent ally upon death, as well as Heritage 1. Insight reveals one card in the enemy player's hand. Penetration deals physical damage directly to the enemy's health bar. And finally, Invisibility makes it so the card can't be targeted by physical attacks at all. Now, knowing all the effects should help you build a deck once you get the cards to do so. Also, any effects that reduce damage or increase attack and HP will be dependent on the card. Some cards reduce and increase more or less, as well as the level of the card can impact that effect. So now let's check out the heroes. But first, let's see how we can get more heroes. The hero altar in the bottom left of the main home hub is where you'll be summoning for them. As you summon, you'll actually rank up the altar. As you can see, I gotta summon some more, and then my altar will be a legendary altar. It'll change what you can summon for as well as the drop rates. You can get a lot of these summoning items just by playing the game. In the home tab, just come to benefit up at the top here. I'm currently on the second page, but the first page will reward you with 50 summons for completing 100 battles, which you can easily get just by playing the campaign. The second page is the one I'm on, and it gives you 100 summons for winning 100 battles. So just keep playing through the campaign and you'll get a ton of these summoning materials. You can also buy summoning materials. In the market, if you come to Diamond Shop, you will get 10 for 1800 diamonds. And if you come to packs right here and scroll down a bit, there will be summoning materials in the daily packs and summoning materials in the weekly packs as well. So if you're planning on buying those packs or anything else in the game really, make sure to check out my affiliate code from Aptoid. It'll get you 10 to 30% back on all your in-game purchases. The bonus will be added to your Aptoid wallet, and then you can use that to buy stuff in the game. So I've got a link in the description below with a short video showing you how to use it, how to set it up. And just a quick thanks to everybody who's using my code because it helps support my channel. So the other place you can get some summoning materials is in trials. Just by winning fights, every level you upgrade your trial level, you'll receive some summoning materials. So don't forget to pop in here and do some fights every day. We'll go over this more after when we talk about all this other stuff on the screen. So coming back to the Heroes tab, on the left side of the screen, you'll see the list of all your available heroes, as well as their factions and how many draws are available for them. Their factions will be split into their main faction and the sub-faction, with the main faction being on top, sub-faction on the bottom. Coming here, you'll have the hero name and their HP. Now this HP is the HP bar in combat, and once that runs out, you lose. You'll also see the hero level and this experience bar right here. Experience is gained by drawing cards, so we'll draw the 8 that we have here. And you can see my experience bar went up. So in order to draw cards, you have 3 options. First, this little energy tank here will slowly fill up, and once it does, it'll add 1 card to the draw pool. You can increase this fill rate by clicking on charge rate right here, and then you can rank this up so you get more energy per hour. Secondly, you can manually fill this energy tank if you click on charge speed up. You will get these energy jars just from playing the campaign and from collecting all your rewards from the 7-day login, stuff like that. So these will manually fill up that tank, allowing you to draw more cards. But you can only use so many per day, so there's no use in saving these up. Unless you're really close to unlocking a hero that you really want to use, then you can save them until you get the last couple shards. But other than that, you might as well just use these because you have a limit every day and then you gotta wait. As you can see, the timer popped up there. The last way to get energy is by winning fights in the campaign. As you see here, I will get 100 energy upon clearing this battle. And we'll go over this interface in a little bit. So on the top right, you'll see your current combat power. That's the power of the hero and the deck it's using. Under that's the optimization button, which will build a deck based on what the game thinks is best for you. Under that is camp, where you'll be able to build your own deck. And under that is shards. This will show you all your available shards. This is where you combine shards to get heroes, or they'll just be sitting there waiting for you when you need them to upgrade the heroes. We've got quick upgrade, which will quickly upgrade all the cards in your deck. I would not use this because it will use cards from other decks. So if I have a duplicate card, see this is a pirate and imperial hero. If I'm using an imperial card in here, it might use that card to upgrade one of these. So then I'll be short a card in that deck. Also, when you go to upgrade after a certain point, you need this resource. You want to be able to control where you use this resource. You want to rank up the cards that you're saving to rank up for. Like, I would much rather rank up this card than some random card I might use that resource for. So try to stay away from quick upgrade and just manually upgrade the cards yourself, just so you're not wasting any resources. And then finally below that, we have guide. This will show you some example decks for different heroes, and you can quick copy them over and use them yourself. Lastly, this little exclamation point here shows you that you can upgrade something on your hero. So I'm able to upgrade my energy recovery. And after drawing enough cards and filling out this XP bar, you can upgrade the hero themselves. This will cost gold and diamonds, and then at certain breakthrough points, it'll cost hero shards as well. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but these 2 factions it shows next to your hero's avatar, these are the factions of cards they're able to use in their deck. So let's check out the deck side next. Up top, you have your gold and diamonds, because you'll be needing those to level up your cards. Under that, we have current, which shows our current deck. Recommended will show you the recommended deck for that hero. And as you fill out all the recommended cards, you'll see this little diamond icon here. You'll actually be able to get a bunch of free diamonds just by filling that out. Coming back to current, you'll see this little checkbox here, which will fill your deck with the recommended cards if you have it checked off. To the right of that, it'll show you the amount of cards you have from each faction in your deck. On some cards, you'll see this little star. That just means they're part of the recommended deck. The green up arrow here that you see on most of my cards indicates that I can upgrade them. So you'll need this upgrade resource, the Stone of Fate, as well as gold and diamonds. And then it shows you the cards that you need. If you don't have enough of the base level 1 cards, you can use these, but I am saving those until I get the hero that I really want to use, and I'll build a deck based on them, and then I'll use those to redeem to level up my cards. You can also use those to redeem cards that you don't have yet, so that's another reason why I'm saving them. You'll also see the mana requirement for each card, and every deck is built from 30 cards from either faction that the hero can use. They'll either be unit cards or spell cards, and will be comprised of different rarities you can see by the colored border on each card. You can only have so many of certain cards in your deck. Coming to camp, and we'll scroll to the right a bit, you can see quantity restriction. This is an epic rarity card, and I already have 3 of them in my deck, so I can't have a 4th. Coming to the right again, you'll see quantity restriction here for this legendary Annabelle the Dawn. I have 1 of them. That's not her, that's her right there. So you can only have 1 of those legendary cards of each name in your deck. So coming back to the hero side, we have hero skills, hero weapons, and hero relics. Hero skills will be different for each hero. As you can see, start at turn 5, all allied creatures +1/+1, and for the pirate one, start at turn 3, absorb 4 HP from the enemy hero. So ranking these up requires these. I'm worried about pronouncing this word wrong, so I'm just going to call them war books. So you can get these through the gold shop purchases, Exo Realm Hunt shop, or library writing. Library writing's just on the bottom of your home tab here and requires a different summoning material. So each part of the node up until you reach the skill will upgrade something different. Upgrade your energy jar usage limit per day, give you some hero HP, energy recovered per hour, and then finally the skill. This will require 2 Imperial Histories and 4 shards of my hero. Next is the weapons, which come in different rarities and all have different abilities. You can see on this Diamond Pike, turn 5, random ally gains double strike, and on this Energy Axe, turn 5, random ally gains +3 attack. So you can see the icon on this axe, it has the Zen faction, and although this does have a Zen sub-faction, your weapons as well as your relics can only be used if they match the main faction of your hero. So even though that faction on there is a Zen faction, I have a sub-faction of Zen, so I can't use that axe. And it's the same thing for the relics. Different rarities, different abilities. End of turn 5, hero HP +8. End of turn 4, summons a Black Flag Axe Thrower. And that's a Imperial faction, so it matches my main faction, so I'm able to use this relic. But again, can't use it because that is a Zen main faction, and I have a Zen sub-faction. In the home tab, you can summon for the relics and weapons in the Goblin Vault right here. You'll have the weapon chest as well as the treasure chest. And right now there's actually a really easy way to get these summoning resources. Come to Benefit at the top and go to Artifact Challenge. Just by winning battles, I can get 50 of these keys to summon in there. I don't think this was available at the start of the server, so I think you probably have to wait a few days. I don't remember seeing this here. It was just the Diamond Challenge and the Victory Gift. So I'm pretty sure after a few days, the Artifact Challenge will show up. If you're wondering why it's not there, that would be why. So I think that pretty much sums up the cards, heroes, decks, weapons, and relics. So next, let's check out the campaign and combat screen. Coming to campaign, you'll see all these areas of the campaign. As you complete these, you'll unlock other nodes or areas. Some that you unlock will actually be locked to a faction, meaning you can only use that faction's hero in this area. So if you tap on an area and then tap on an enemy, you'll get some more info. This will show you how much energy you'll gain from beating them, how strong their deck is, like their power, some of the units that they'll be using in that fight, as well as what reward you'll get for beating them. This one is a 2-stage fight. These are all the main nodes on this area. And then as you go through it, you'll unlock some of these side nodes, which will have extra rewards for beating them. Some of them require 1, 2, or 3 stages to the fight, and you'll get rewards every stage that you beat. It'll also show you how much stamina you're going to need for that fight, as well as what hero you can use, and therefore what deck you'll be using. So you can always change it to whatever you want. You can gain stamina up here naturally, it will refill, but you can also spend diamonds to get some more. And you can also watch ads to get some more. I generally run through all of these when I'm doing dishes or playing games on my PC. I have it off to the side with my volume down, let the ads play, skip through it, and just get all your free stamina. Now, in an actual fight, if you have a hero skill, weapon, or relic equipped, and then at the start of the battle, you'll roll for what effect you'll be able to use for the fight. You'll start with 4 cards and 2 mana with the option to swap out 1 to 4 cards for a new hand. On your first turn, you'll only have a maximum of 2 mana available, but every turn after that, you'll gain 1 max mana, and your available mana will refill at the start of each turn when you're able to play your cards. If you're 1 mana shy from being able to play a card, you can actually sacrifice one into your mana pool to gain an extra mana. At the top here, you'll see your health bar as well as your opponent's health bar. The first one to have the health bar depleted is going to lose the fight. And if things are going poorly for you, you can always surrender. Like if you know you're going to lose and you just don't want to waste the time, just click surrender. There's also a speed up button here to speed up the fight. Some fights will also have a turn limit, this one doesn't, but if you're both alive at the end of the fight, the person with the lowest HP is going to lose. If you fail a fight, you'll have a chance to watch an ad to get 1 stamina back, which I've never used because you can watch ads for 5 stamina up here. Beating fights in the area will also net you these rewards in the bottom. It's another way to get summoning materials as well as energy jars and diamonds. You'll also get these, which you'll need to upgrade your race altars in your home tab, which we'll go over shortly. So I think that more than covers the basics, so we'll check out our home tab here. Guild is obviously where you'll join a guild. All of mine are full, or I can't join, so I'll probably just create one today to be honest. So if you're on server 2 and you want to join my guild, it'll be TSGYT, and I'll have it completely open for anybody who wants to join. Trials right here are fights with what seems to be AI using real players' decks. There are some just real AI in there as well, but I've seen some actual players' names, so I assume that's what it is. It's also a good place to get some hero summons, as well as these relic stones for your home. Just keep in mind, winning in here doesn't count towards that benefit thing where you'll get those free summons for the heroes and relics. After reaching rank 5 in Trials, ladder match will open up for you. Another place to get some hero summons. as well as these materials you'll need for leveling up your cards, although it does require stamina to fight in here. Boss invasion, you'll fight against, you guessed it, a boss. Now, it has an insane amount of health, this one had 100,000. There is a strategy to deal like thousands of damage against this boss or any other boss, and I'll have a dedicated video for that. I'm just hunting down for a couple of cards for the deck that I haven't been able to get yet that I'm gonna need. Coming to home right here, you'll have all these faction statues that you can rank up. So this one's at 5.5k, I can upgrade it. This will require those altar stones and some diamonds, which will give you a labor bonus, which will then contribute to filling up this for some gold and some dust. Couldn't remember what that was called. So we'll claim that. So you have your total labor here, which influences your gold output, and you also have premium resources output. So every 5,000 labor will increase it by just 0.1%, and relic bonuses can also influence that. Premium resources are diamonds, energy jars, energy stones, dust, altar stones, and life stones. So don't forget to be coming in here, upgrading them, activating them. As you see, I got a new hero and I never came and activated it, so I was missing out on some labor. This is also another spot where you can increase your hero's life. Come to activate node here and you'll see you can actually increase the life of that faction's heroes. It'll cost diamonds and life stones. So last up, let's check out all the shops. Hero altar we already covered. We also covered Goblin's Vault for getting weapons and relics. The library is where you'll be summoning for the skill tomes or those war books I was talking about. So you can summon for them here. You'll get these generic ones that you're going to need for everybody, and then some faction specific ones as well. Market is where you'll find your gold shop, your diamond shop, the hero shop where you can get hero shards for diamonds, and then the relic shop, which is relic shards for diamonds. Coming to the tavern here, you'll have two factions up here, and I haven't unlocked the all tab yet. I'm just missing out on two heroes, but this is where you can spend dust to buy specific cards. So if you're hunting for certain cards, make sure to check this out. You'll find some really good cards in here. If it doesn't have what you want, you can refresh it while watching an ad, or you can use all of these tokens you'll get. You get these from the hero summon, I know for sure, and I can't remember what else. Quests, diamond shops, and packs. So we'll use that to refresh. You only get 5 a day, but it'll really help you hunt down the cards that you're looking for. If you're trying to level up specific cards, you can buy a copy of them to level them up, or just to add cards to your deck that you really want. We have the recruit tab here. This is where you can spend these. I showed those when we were leveling up cards earlier. You can use those to level up your cards to replace missing copies, or you can just outright get cards that you want. So they will be split into the rare, the epic, and the legendary rarities. So make sure you're not using your epic or legendaries willy-nilly. The rare ones I'd say would matter a lot less. And then we also have the Demon Lord challenge, which I can't get into because it requires a crazy amount of power. I'm assuming it is just a boss fight. If you're ever wondering about anything, you can always click on this question mark up at the top of most of these pages. So it has its own unique challenge. Players can start the challenge once they reach the specified power. Can challenge them up to 5 times per day. Getting challenges through ads, permanent pass. You get 2 attempts every day when you log in. And then you'll get ranking rewards from it. Quest is just your daily quest, your weekly quest, and then these war tokens, which is basically a battle pass. Leaderboard, pretty self-explanatory. You can get a little bit of rewards in here if you come and thumbs up everybody. Your bag holds all of your resources and some chests, so don't forget to check in here and open chests. As you can see, I have not been doing that, but this lets you choose a relic, and this one lets you choose a rare hero. If you ever get a bunch of relic shards, you have to come to relic to activate them. So you have to come to shards and then combine them. So if you're missing out on a relic, that's where it is. We also got these 7-day trials, so make sure you're working through this. I have not been doing my due diligence with this, so I'm probably going to miss out on this last reward here. We also have the server launch event, server launch leaderboard. We have some packs if you want to buy any packs. I did buy this hero, so day 1, 2, and 3, you claim it each day and it'll help fill out your deck. And remember, if you are buying any of this stuff, make sure to check out my affiliate code. You also get rewarded for how much you spend. Coming down to here, spending 65 bucks will get you a COD. You'll also have the total recharge here, which will give you rewards based on how much you've recharged, and then it has a lifetime recharge thing here, which stays forever, and you'll just keep progressing through here as you spend. Got the relic pack if you're looking to buy any relics. This one comes with a bunch of summoning materials, and then these time limited ones like the growth pack, I'm sure will be different depending on how much you've spent and how far into the game you are. And we also have the preset pack. This will let you buy a preset deck to use. So I think that pretty much more than covers everything you're going to need to know to start playing the game. If you have any questions about anything, leave it in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.